officially recording. I'm going to do our intro, so hold on.
All right, so I did dig up something kind of special. It is an interview. It is an interview, and it's better, a little bit better than the last interview I drug out of the sewage. He's another wrestling buddy of mine. I've known him for years.
By the way, welcome to the podcast. This is the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Manny McDoucherson.
And I'm Clayton Keg, and that was a very good call because I am fucking stupid.
We really realized that after listening to some editing that we were doing about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Yeah. Can't wait for y'all to hear it.
So let me go ahead and introduce Crazy fucking Scott, which I also realized I didn't fucking look up his goddamn entrance music. Well, it's fine. Scott, you there, buddy?
You had one job, goddammit.
No, actually, I had about 3, and I didn't do any of them.
Well, it ain't the first time I was introduced without my theme song.
Yeah, there you go.
Here I am.
It's good to hear from you, man. The whole reason I wanted you on, man, because, dude, honestly, me and you, we have cracked up backstage several times just talking about some random-ass bullshit, and now we can sit here on a podcast and do the same goddamn thing. Oh, man. But, yeah, no, I have always wanted to, and this is one thing I really wanted to bring up, because your style of wrestling is pretty fucking similar to my style of wrestling. Always wanted to have a match with you, a nice hardcore style match, and then no matter what the outcome, have a fucking beer right after, maybe smoke a doobie or something right after, Dude, I've always wanted to, and we've never had that opportunity to.
Yeah, been trying to get that going, but
Well, I don't know. Some might say you were trying to dodge me on that for a while.
You just attack a guest right from the jump. Wow.
Nah, he knows I'm fucking with him, man. I know. No, it was more.
That's besides the point, dude. You are not just a heel in general. You are a heel in life, and that's just the way that it is.
Bro. I live the gimmick.
see, my character's been healed since day one.
Oh, so was mine. Well, except for one show. One show, then I still turned him heel in the middle of the match because it wasn't working.
But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, that shit would work either way. Of course, the crowd's gonna pick their favorite, and however it would go, I'm pretty certain, my back wouldn't give out during the match, though.
Oh, that seems like a low blow, but I'll take it. I didn't see that one coming, and I fucking should have. Touche, buddy. Touche.
Nice cheap shot. Nice cheap shot. It was well deserved.
Oh, dude. Oh, no, I got to give it to you on that one. I'm still interested in doing it, man, with or without this back. Definitely into it. I'll have to take my spine out, set it aside, and we'll go from there.
As long as it's not as bad as, Triple H or Kevin Nash, there goes my quad.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's a worry, but I'm not going to have time to worry about it during the match. I'll worry about it after.
All right, but we do have to get one thing out of the way. Scotty, I gotta have you do the do your voice.
Here we go.
Because that voice is amazing and it's
amazingly annoying.
It is. But I think that's kind of the whole purpose of it, which is why I love it so much. So please, if you can do the voice for us.
Let me get the thing out the cage real quick because this guy's annoying. Keeping him all caged up and muzzled. Wake up over there! Hey, what the hell you want? Who's summoning me?
There it is.
The disgrace of this technology! I have summoned to you guys who are strictly annoying.
Oh,
from my slumber.
Wait till you hear the recording.
Oh man.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh God, I fucking love it.
But yeah, I definitely am still very interested in doing some kind of match with you some down the line. Not really sure when this is gonna happen, or if, but I definitely want it to. I definitely want it to.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of opportunities. Maybe, of course, never say never. Obviously, of course, true story. Your health comes first.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It wouldn't seem like that if you're around him on a daily basis.
Very true.
I've been around that mofo a couple times. He's quite the character.
Oh, he knows the fuckery.
Yeah. The scar tissue on his forearm really explains a lot.
Oh, yeah, it does. Ooh. Brutal good times there.
The sad part is that wasn't a match.
No. It wasn't a match, and I still lost. So,
Oh God, man, I gotta try to find that video. If I still have it around here somewhere, I gotta find that fucker.
That whole fucking stick just. Oh man, yeah, that was not even a match, and I lost anyways.
It was a best of times. It was the worst of times.
It was the keg of times. So what do you got anything big coming up recently? Which, I mean, even by the time this airs, all that recent shit you name isn't going to be relevant anyways. But, just throw it out there anyways.
You got anything posted up for like February or anything after that? Like anything already booked?
For February?
Yeah, this is probably going to be coming out sometime. If I would say sometime the end of January or so.
Well, then you passed one show because I mean my next shows ain't until next year.
All right.
It seems like my more popular bookings are always around Halloween.
Well, you do have the makeup for it.
Yeah, absolutely, and the gimmick to be quite honest. So.
Oh God, you know what? Before we get into this, I got to tell this one story of when I had to take the keg to the Wisconsin show, and I swear, you were just like talking to somebody like normally, and then all of a sudden this kid like walked up. I don't know what the kid said to you, and then instantly, just on the fucking dime, you go right into character and just start talking down to this kid, and it was one of the funniest things I swear I have ever seen you do, and I've seen you do some funny shit. But this was one of the funniest things ever. It was like after the show, like the tear down process was still happening and whatnot. And then all of a sudden you just look at this kid. It's like, what? What do you want? It was absolutely amazing.
I find it comical mainly because, I'm still one for kayfabe, So anytime if it's after a show and, obviously we got to get the ring down and, you got fans still trying to come up to you. So, of course, I'm going to play character. I'm going to talk down to them and stuff and tell them, like, y'all are disgraceful. Why are you still here? Y'all should be in bed. Do your homework. Go home.
I almost feel like those are your exact words that you told that kid.
What are you, fucking nuts?
You thought
I had to do it, man. I had to do that one.
Oh, God.
I almost forgot about it, too. And I was like, wait a minute. No, I get the whole kayfabe thing. And, whenever there's still a crowd around, I tried to stay in character as much as possible as well. But then again, it's hard for me not to when I'm just a natural-born asshole.
In general.
You took it to a different level, but you're probably not wrong.
Need to call you the douche.
To add to the part where my next show, even in Wisconsin, happens to be 420.
Hey, ironic. And actually, I have seen it on Facebook, and And it looks like it should be a pretty good show. I kind of want to try to make it out for that one just to check it out.
How deep in Wisconsin? I'm not trying to go as deep as we
It's
did
in
last
Holman,
time.
I believe, right? The same place?
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah. Right past Coonsville.
He's not wrong. There is a Coonsville, Wisconsin.
Oh, dude, that brings me back to that.
To add to
Great
the
stuff.
part, even to where fans coming up to me and stuff. I did a show at the Pines, which is the campground.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a part of one of those shows, and I never made it due to my shoulder injury that originally put me out to begin with.
Now, I had people come up to me. I had a whole family confront me. The mother and father done told me, hey, you scared my daughter so bad she ran to our campsite.
Well, then, sir, your character went over very well.
Oh, yes, very well. And you know, the kids, you know, I find it funny. I like messing with them. They're like, they can't take my character serious half the time, but yet, if that's the case, why are you scared?
Or more to the point, why did you bring her?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't know. Again, that's just the asshole in me asking that.
Man, that's absolutely awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
for real.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But see, you know, before my secondary character got ruined, I mean, my second character, Sin, he was also a guy that scared the crap out of certain kids or people, which was awesome. Well, that's what I wanted. He was a darker character.
That's because your hair was greasy.
Probably from sweating from the past match or two before we're being Clayton, yeah.
Yes.
I could see that. And I did actually have longer hair then, so, you know.
I know what I meant.
Oh, yeah, I know you did. And you know what?
There's one topic I do want to bring up, especially, you know, with the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
You know, your intro, your theme song.
Yeah.
Good old Friend in a Bottle.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, they're obviously, you know, their headliner, lead singer. You know, I wrestled with him. He happened to be my first rivalry that I had back
Really?
in 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, the Keg has told me that that he wrestled for a while. I knew him. Oh God, I knew him like 10 years ago. Oh man, this was
Longer than that, I think.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I'm
it?
pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like it had to have been longer
Because
than that.
I've
It's been
seen
a
him
while.
several times during his concerts with you, and that's why it threw me off when I seen him backstage when I went to work with PRW. I'm like, he looks so fucking familiar. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we're still trying to get him on this show.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, I've known him for a long time, and this was almost I feel like two band names ago, or maybe one other band name
at
before
least
this one.
Yeah, at least one. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have what man for sure. I've known him so long. I've got one of his old band name shirts that has the old school band name on it, and it's one of the only two literal white shirts that I own. I do not own any white shirts except for these two.
That is so prejudiced, man. The segregation in your wardrobe. What the heck, man? That's bad as Coonsville.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Depp said it best when he said, "I don't think I deserve that," and then I think I deserve that.
Oh my God. Honestly though, man, back to our person of interest we were talking about. Yeah, no, he's a great guy. Amazing talent on stage, amazing talent in the ring. I mean, honestly, he was very good in the ring, man.
One of the few people that I can actually say is really good at both playing guitar and singing at the same time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because usually it's one or the other. You can either sing really well without the guitar, or you can play really well without singing. But he's really good at doing both, which is a really hard find.
You're right, absolutely. So how did that rivalry go with you guys? I think we cut you off before you got there.
Well, Nice little up and down roller coaster. I know. I think me and him had at least 2 or 3 one-on-one matches. It was mostly a tag team ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, got him on injury, so to say, a couple times. When his partner was more vulnerable and getting a replacement, that's when we took advantage of the situation and became the tag team champions for the first time.
Oh, nice. And it's also good to see that no charges were filed on you taking advantage.
Well, as long as it's not the good old Bill Cosby treatment.
Oh yeah, you stay away from those pudding pops.
It's all good in the pudding.
Don't even get me started on on Bill Cosby and pudding. Don't even get me started.
I'll get a trip to the pool soon.
Oh, I'll get into it. Like, you gotta get the pudding and the pudding pop. You want to eat the pudding pop? You want to eat the whole thing? You want to eat it in one bite?
It just sounds like you had Macho Man go crazy for his pudding pops.
Yeah. I'm just wondering now that you brought this to light, like, where was Bill Cosby when Macho Man died? Was he handing him a pudding pop at the time?
I was eating the rest. I was eating what was left over of the pudding pop. I'm like,
Oh, man. I don't even know how we get this far off topic every time.
After we take that pudding, you want to snap it in the Slim Jim?
Well, I don't know about the snapping into the Slim Jim. I mean, he's already asleep by that point. You shouldn't have to snap into anything.
But when Macho Man was alive, he was more trying to snap his Slim Jim into somebody.
Absolutely.
Do I blame him? Fuck no.
Hey, I mean, he could. He could. Who's going to stop him?
Anyway.
Anyway, let's get on to a different wrestling character. I'm not sure if have I ever told the Piper stabbing story on Mike yet?
I don't think so, no.
I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
Scotty.
I don't think ever on recording, no.
All right, Scotty, I'm not sure if you ever heard this before, but I heard this story about Roddy Piper where he was at a show. Of course, he was in those days, he was being a heel and everything. And what ended up happening was he was out in the stadium somewhere, like out in the, I want to say commissary for some strange reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's a different thing.
Yep, that's how you know I'm black, because I don't know, where. Anyway,
yeah.
So he was like out in the stadium somewhere, like signing autographs and whatnot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, someone who took his heel character so seriously actually stabbed him, just out of the blue, while he was signing somebody's autograph. Now, I'm very much so paraphrasing this story. But, he just like played it off to where he didn't get stabbed. I mean, he, obviously survived because he lived much longer. I think it was like sometime in the 80s or something like that.
That the stabbing happened?
Yeah. But it's wild because I've mentioned this to the Keg before, and you just told me recently a similar story about someone that because of your heel character, it almost wanted to attack you in a parking lot.
That was out, Chicago Heights show,
yeah.
And actually, it's so funny too because I want to say Scotty was at that show, and it was the show where we were feuding with DOC, and. At the towards the end of the match, I scoop slammed Misbehaving.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Her shoe/boot flew off into the crowd, and somebody got pissed off because of this, and tried to jump the barricade and got fucking tackled and escorted out and all kinds of shit. Well, me and Mad Dog Jack, we end up leaving the arena. And him, that same guy, and like 2 other dudes were standing there waiting for us to come out. They were trying to jump us because of what I did to misbehaving in the ring. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I don't know why my memory is just kind of like blurry. I mean, I remember that moment where, that happened. I think I was actually ringside, but
Yeah, I think you were too. Yeah, because you at that point, in fact, now I'm thinking about it, you were at that point a part of the South. So I'm pretty sure you were actually ringside when that happened.
not by choice. You guys.
No, yeah, no, I know, because we were assholes and we forced you to be part of the South. And
No, you didn't force shit. You did my dirty work. You guys aren't puppets.
No. I mean, honestly, that was the kind of way it was supposed to be portrayed. Like we were forcing you to be there. That was the way it was supposed to be portrayed. But actually, I mean, when you think about it, like everything that happened, we were actually taking out a lot of people for you. So it's like, who was really playing who in that whole scenario?
Yeah.
So had that scenario actually finished playing out the way it was supposed to, it would have been a great fucking finish to that whole scenario. Would have been great.
Most definitely, and it would been good, if it was played a lot better, get a nice little championship for the team.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was good times, man. But yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, good times. Almost getting jumped in the parking lot.
I think the guy really thought about it after I straight up fucking threw my gear bag down, and I was just like, well, here I am, man. What the fuck you want to do? And there's 3 of them, and my tag team partner is fucking, awesome as he is, kept walking. So it's literally just me, and they're just like, oh, shit. And I started walking towards them. They actually just turned around and walked away at that point. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that was pointless on your part then. You just wasted a bunch of your time standing here for nothing. But yeah, good old Mad Dog Jack.
My God.
He's my hero.
We still got to get him back.
Oh, yeah, because I want to re-bring up this story to him now. I think we really need to discuss this story again.
I think he needs a championship for doing the least amount of work in the ring.
He's already got that. It's that little tiny fucking miniature trophy that we got at the PRW award ceremony.
Didn't you say something similar to Mad Dog when we had him here?
Yes, I absolutely
for doing the least amount of fucking work. Oh God,
absolutely did. Yes.
If you have not, all right. So people who are listening who have may be listening for the first time, or whatever, go back to episode 4 or 5.
Three. It was 3.
It's really early, but go back. It's sometime after the addiction episode, but
maybe it was after. Okay.
Oh no, it was definitely after addiction.
So then I stand corrected
Again. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Go back and listen to that episode. Not only is it absolutely hilarious with a bunch of wrestling stories. What now?
It was episode 5 because it was after. It was literally the episode after the addiction one.
All right, there we go. And now I'm I've been standard corrected. So as I was saying again, before I was really interrupted, go back and listen to that episode and check it out. It's really fucking funny. I really didn't have to do anything, which was awesome because they just rambled on about stories the entire time, which even from my perspective was like, this is really interesting watching these 2 bicker like a married couple almost the entire time.
Hey, and you know what? You could even ask Crazy Scott, even in the locker room, that's exactly how it went between me and Mad Dog every time. Every time.
It's very comical, and then, me being around, I'll add my 2 cents, and, it just goes down flowing.
Dude,
from there.
half the time this motherfucker would say something just to amp up any kind of arguing we had going to begin with, and then he would just kind of laugh and walk away.
It's like, yeah, Mad Dog, you don't take that from this fat ass. It's like, yeah, Keg, you gonna take that from this fat ass?
Oh, dude, yeah. Crazy Scott would just egg it on and then just be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, so fucking great.
Oh, my God, that's awesome.
Oh, no, it really was. It really was, man. I fucking missed the locker room days, man. Like, we got into some crazy fucking stupid shit. I mean, nothing like too bad where, it was like a brawl or nothing. I mean, it was nothing like that, just a lot of shit talking, a lot of good times. Like, it's always something, man. And I got lucky enough, and I know Crazy Scott could probably attest to this himself. I've never really been in a locker room where it was just full of fucking douchebags and assholes. It was always really good people that were just all there for the same purpose and all got along.
Except for you. You were the douchebag and asshole.
Well, that's probably why the rest of them weren't. Yeah, they were like, we got one in here. We don't need another one.
There you go.
But
Well,
no, we're going to get a chime in on this?
yeah, nonetheless, locker room, fun environment, love the people,
Oh, yeah.
the energy, especially. I think one of the places we could probably throw down, DPW, which that would be very fun to actually finally make this match happen, I think.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I think that would be the place that would make the most sense. Well, between that and PRW, I think those two places would be the two places that would make the most sense for that match.
Most definitely. Also, I got sidetracked it for a little bit. I wanted to add on one situation I actually had at a show where I betrayed my partner. It was Inman's Bowling Alley.
Inman's Bowling Alley.
Yes.
The times that I was there, I backstabbed both my teammates. I pile driver Mad Dog, which theory-wise did not make sense. But nonetheless, okay, ignore that part. My teammate, Kota.
Oh, yeah, he's good too, man. Good guy. He's good.
Good guy. I done betrayed the hell out of him. I actually had, in the middle of a match, I'm like, get the chair! Get the chair! And
he tried to do a fucking Dudley Boy thing, huh?
and basically, a little plot twist to it. Gets the chair, and he set up his own fate for getting hit. I jawbreakered him, and then, after jawbreaking him, I done pile drivered him.
Nice.
And it busted him open. He's bleeding from his mouth. People yelling through the crowd, "He's bleeding, you idiot!"
Like, well, no shit.
And
Don't you think I can see that?
it's in my intentions. It was lovely set out. Granted, I dragged it a little bit, for the dramatic play. Once it finally happened, everyone's still shocked. I betrayed my teammate in the middle of the match. It legit had people scared that I broke his neck or something happened. Because, how he was bleeding.
To be fair, though, that's what you kind of want in situations like that. You want the crowd to think the worst of what you just did to this person.
Yeah, but it didn't help when one of our own talents goes out there, which was my first match that I actually had in the industry, which was my one friend, John Scrutch.
Oh, yeah. Another great guy. Actually, he's another one that I'm trying to get on the show.
He went out there. He's like, "Somebody call an ambulance." You had 5 phone calls for 911. They were already in the building because of some other situation, but it was just funny how that
did
played
Mad
out.
Dog Jack eat too much chili dogs again? Is that why they were there?
I wouldn't doubt it. Tore his ass wide open.
Oh, blew that O-ring.
Oh, my God.
I think he's doing the whole Dragon Ball Z chant while he's on the toilet.
Oh, my God.
God, that's going to go over really well in Denmark.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Moving on. Now you gotta get Denmark mad at us.
Oh man, dude, that's your fault though.
It is. It is.
That's
You're
on
welcome
you.
for that. That vision is now imprinted in your head.
Oh, absolutely. And well, I guess the douche didn't deserve it, but I guess somehow I did.
Send your emails to yourstories@dpoyd@gmail.com. We want to hear what you think about Dragon Ball Z characters.
Oh my God.
So John Scrutch is calling for an ambulance at this point. Go ahead.
Yeah, and he called for the ambulance. You had about 5 phone calls, and legitimately, you had them come to the locker room to see if he was okay.
And I'm sure he was fine. I mean, dude, and that's the thing that Kota, he's really good. He's a real good performer. And again, so is John Scrutch himself. But Kota's real good at making shit look devastating, whether he's taking the move or giving the move. Very devastating look on either end of it. He's really fucking convincing. He's really good.
Sounds like the next best porn star.
I mean,
That's a
as
mouthful
far as I
right
know,
there.
he's not against gay sex, so I don't know.
You know what? On behalf of the Dumbest Podcast Studios, I am sorry for that joke, but I could not help myself.
Well, Coda's another one I'm trying to actually get on the show, so
Oh, God, I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
have to-
he'll also appreciate the joke. So I mean, we'll have to redo
Yeah,
the joke. We'll have to do it again.
Oh, God.
It's not gonna suck itself.
Absolutely right.
That's awesome.
Let me add on to that. I'm just gonna send you a picture real quick. I don't know if you can pull that up. And
I mean, we're not doing video, but I will look at the picture and we can talk shit about it. That's fine.
oh yes, I just want to mention this is a picture taken by one of the crowd members.
Oh, I'm worried about doing this and messing up the call here.
Oh, yeah, the audio's about to get fucked up.
I hope not. Yeah, you're still able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You thought.
I'm
Nuts.
still on the line. Now, this is a picture that was taken from the crowd. Me behind my tag team partner.
I really wish we were doing video right now. I fucking really wish we were doing video. But dude, that picture absolutely goes with what I said. I don't think Coda's against gay sex.
No.
So when we get him on, we will absolutely ask him. His wife
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
that's
agree
right.
with the whole question and answering, but hey, we'll find out from the source. His wife's not going to be here, so we'll be okay.
Tremendous rivalry between me and him. Had a casket
Oh, dude,
match.
honestly, that's actually one match I was going to talk about. I have seen you guys battle a few different times from backstage while getting ready for my match and this and that, or changing, after my match because you guys came on after. My God, dude. And I would love to, and neither one of you guys I ever had a match with, and I was so disappointed because both of you I would have loved to fucking face. Because, I mean, we have similar styles, all three of us, me, you, and Coda. Yeah, you guys are fucking epic to watch, man, for sure. You guys put on one hell of a show. Every time I've seen you guys face each other, it has always been a hell of a fucking match. The epic storytelling that I've seen throughout your matches, too, man. I mean, it's something, man. The reversals, I mean, you guys go through a whole lot of story in about a good 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I love to incorporate in most of my matches is storytelling is key.
Oh, yeah, no, it has to be, man, because you want to convey shit to the audience. Now, and this is going to be me being an asshole again, and I understand that, but whether they're fucking smart enough to know you're telling them a story or not, that's on them, not you at that point. Unless the storytelling itself is just that fucking terrible, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, absolutely, man. Storytelling is big in wrestling. You have to convey some kind of story for anything to really fucking make sense.
I mean, it's a grown man soap opera.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, honestly, it
Yeah.
really is. It's a
Romance
testosterone.
soap opera, a bunch of gay men, we're reaching around, grabbing around their ass, and
You got to be okay with your balls being tickled every now and then. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, we're either in tights or we're a bunch of men in underwears fighting for a belt.
And if
We're
you're going
men.
for,
Yep, we're men in tights. Wait, yes.
all I'm saying, man, is you go for a power bomb. You got somebody's fucking dick and balls right there in your goddamn face. You better hope they showered, otherwise you're smelling every bit of that cheese dick.
God. It's so funny you mention that because at work I say it all the time. Every time you go to a urinal that you know that ain't been cleaned in a while because
Yeah.
you see those little specks just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
Dude, what's so funny is I always call it grated dick spice because I don't know what else to fucking call it. Because it's like, obviously, whoever the fuck this was either haven't showered in the last fucking 4 or 5 days or has a problem.
Right. No doubt. I mean, that is terrible either fucking way.
It's like a spare hair here and there is kind of understandable. I mean, if you got hair, you gonna fucking, that shit's gonna fucking fly off.
Oh,
but
yeah.
other than that, it's like, dude, what is this fucking grated dick spice coming from?
I'm gonna start using that, man. I really am. I'm gonna start using
I mean,
that.
what else can you call it? Seriously,
I
I have no idea.
I've always just called it cheese dick. I don't know.
Dude, I have never seen
Let's get
cheese that
Scotty's word here, man. What would you call it? What would you call it?
It's exclusive Parmesan cheese.
Fucking love it.
you know what? I got a better one. It's garlic pepper.
Oh, damn.
You might need to get that one checked out.
Even the doctor's gonna be like, I don't fucking know, man.
It's like you got seasoning coming from your dick.
Oh man, fucking ridiculous.
Oh
That's a way to spice things up.
Oh well, hey, in more than one way, cheesy spice dick.
Like, oh God, grated dick spice, con crema.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh God, we gotta move on.
Yeah, please, yes.
Yeah, this is gonna turn south real quick.
Oh man, it usually
It
does
already-
with us, man, real quick.
It already did.
Usually in any of our episodes, within the first 15 seconds, it's derailed.
Dude, that's what happened with this episode.
Oh,
Forgot
yeah.
to even introduce the episode.
Dude, I was kind of happy because, like, me and Crazy Scott, man, we go way back, and
Oh God, thank God we moved on.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, dude, like, we always had some crazy conversations going on. I to this day, I can't remember a single fucking one of them, but I know they were always fucking ridiculous.
That's why we're recording these now because we never remember whatever we talk about.
Yeah,
Too
absolutely.
many chair shots. That's
Oh,
all I-
I've taken so many myself, and I know you have.
oh yeah.
Dude, I remember one match, and this wasn't even a chair match or a chair shot or nothing. I ended up, and I know you know Mark Reconcile.
Yes.
I ended up apparently fucking him up in a match. Like I fucking basically uppercutted him and chipped a tooth, and he was kind of fucked up for a minute. And then later on in that match, he fucking Irish twists me, and next thing I know, I just see this giant forearm crashing down across my face and forehead. I don't remember the rest of the match from that. I fucking ended up getting a concussion from a fucking forearm shot. It was so fucked up, man. But, I mean, I guess I did deserve it. I did punch the man in the mouth and chipped his tooth, so whatever.
Well, see, I mean, that's one guy I would have loved to face.
Oh, dude, he is fun to wrestle, man. Like, I mean, outside that one mishap, I had actually wrestled him about 3 or 4 other times prior to that. We always actually had pretty decent matches, but I did fuck up a move. And, yeah, I ended up chipping a tooth, and he got pissed off about it, and he gave me one hell of a receipt. But, no, he was great to work with, man. I think you guys would have had a great match together.
Most definitely. mean, I got a lot of fun things going on for me. Especially like you said, 420 show is gonna be me and Johnny Cass.
Oh, yeah, he's fun to work with too, man. Yeah, I've had one match with. Oh, wait. I think I'm thinking of somebody else.
You are.
Yeah, I have not had a match with him, so I was thinking of somebody else, and I realized it in my head when I ran through the name and the face. I'm like, wait, that doesn't match. That's not who I'm talking about. I take that back.
Shooter!
I know exactly who I was thinking of, and maybe off air I'll fill you in.
All right. You know what? So Scotty, we're getting kind of close to the end here. So I have a question of another show that I had a chance to see you at. I don't remember you wrestling this show, but I'm pretty sure yes.
I know.
But
Yep.
Yes, but your character definitely played a big part in the night. Is there anything? Well, you'll have to help fill him in on everything. But do you have any memory of this show that happened in Portage where the keg was at? Where yep, okay, where the drinking contest was happening, and yeah, so just anything if you remember that you can remember about this night, because I mean, me myself, I had so much fun. The way even the crowd reacted to everything, it was probably one of the best crowds that I've had to say that
it was
I
a
was
fun
really,
crowd to work. Yeah.
Yes, it was,
I just wish I could have actually worked the crowd more.
yeah, it was,
Likewise, I mean, I would have loved to actually be wrestling that night. I was set. I was anxious, but nonetheless, segments at least were different. We had a beer drinking contest. The idea is okay, but the way it was presented was stupid.
Oh, absolutely.
it was still, y'all still made it fun somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit from the show itself, with other matches, I think. But nonetheless, we made it work. When
Well,
it was my turn-
until that one guy kicked down that light.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't take away from.
I don't know if that was before or after I actually I guess had one too many. Now I got in the ring that night.
Yes.
Before the announcer was about to announce the next match. But all of a sudden, in the middle of her about ready to announcing the next match, I roll into the ring from one side to the other side of the ring, just continuously rolling.
Yeah.
And it takes away the distraction of like, what the hell are you doing? I get up. I'm slurring my voice in a very comical,
Oh man,
crazy.
like this, I'm just remembering all of this.
And I'm offended because I was the only one out of the group that was not introduced.
That is true. He was not.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, he was not.
I actually demanded her to announce me being there. She's like, okay. And she wasn't even too thrilled about it at first. But I don't even think she knew what was going on, which made it even more comical. Than, I ended up getting on top of the turnbuckle and then purposely falling over from the top to the apron. I got tangled up a little bit. I was trying to have that.
I still feel like the way you got tangled was way more than you were trying to do.
Yeah, a little bit, not so dramatic, but it was good.
It was.
Yeah.
Was.
Oh, it was absolutely.
I am having a real time flashback.
Oh, me too,
hearing
man.
you
This
tell
whole
this.
fucking time, just boop, boop, boop. Like, yep, remember.
And then I'm on the apron, and I just all of a sudden Ric Flair fall right to the floor.
And then you rolled under the ring, dude.
No, it wasn't me rolling under the South. Keg and Mad Jug Jack was standing right there, watched me fall right in front of him. That
still rolled
asshole
under the ring.
Yeah, you guys pushed me under the ring.
We absolutely did.
You pushed me under the ring. You're like, we're not picking him up.
And you know what's funny about that? It was my idea to do that part. Scotty didn't even know that was coming. I just looked over at Jay. I was like, let's fucking shove him under. He's like, all right. So we just fucking shoved him under, and we're like, all right. I was amazed that he stayed under the ring as long as he did after we did that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't get out until like intermission.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just thought it was great that you went with it because I never said anything about us doing that. But when I seen you just laying there, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
I mean, hell, I'm falling from the freaking apron to the floor. I mean, that's one of those crowd stage dives that went wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had a moment like that where shit definitely went wrong, but this was a CWA moment.
Man, you got us crying, laughing.
Oh,
over
dude,
here.
no, it's like for real, dude. I was really just wiping just laughter tears away. But so I was in a match against Franklin Colt and CWA, and it was actually a really good match. And we actually had several matches that were all pretty fucking good. But at this particular moment, I had him on a table outside the ring. I climbed up to the top turnbuckle, and as I dove, he, rolls off the table. I hit the table. The table did not fucking break. I bounced off the table, smacked my face on the metal guardrail, and just laying there going, what the fuck just happened? Trying to catch my breath. My face is hurting. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? So I feel like the fall you took there when we just rolled you under was fucking like landing on cotton compared to that.
I just thought of another situation where the match where I actually did end up winning the tag team championship, it was a catch spot. Now, it had some little help of outside interference to help out the match. But if you want to pull up this picture real quick so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, send in another picture.
Now, this is comical. You see Osinian is his name. How far away he is from the catch zone. Just standing there like, what's going on, guys?
I do see. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's
there we go.
From the mile.
And he's just standing there like all alone while Scotty's falling on that whole pile of people. He's like, oh, shit, I think I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Like he just accidentally ended up on the wrong side of all of that. Like, oh shit.
I mean, that's a matter of perspective. Hey.
Or he was just like, I'm not getting involved in that.
There you go. It's like, nah, I'm good.
See, that you guys between Kate and Clegg and
wow, you totally got that
Jack,
wrong.
that's pretty much how you stand when you saw me hitting the floor at that show.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. I seen you fall, and I was busy laughing, but I was trying to not make it look like I was laughing. So when I seen you topple over, I'm like, oh, he's fine.
The fact that all that shit that had just transpired was all improv stupidity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I was still a little upset because in that ported show, I wanted to do a match, and I actually wanted to face DOC in that show. I really did. For some reason, my microphone just went limp.
Ain't the first time something went limp for you.
Well,
Ooh.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Words of wisdom.
But no, that's why I was a little upset, though. That's all they basically had us do. Now, I did take one hell of a clothesline from DOC where I spit beer everywhere.
That shit was funny as
it
fuck.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about that too.
Yeah, we were. We definitely were, yeah. And that was kind of good, but I was a little upset because I wanted to do the match against DOC, and then they wanted to put it off. Then I got injured before it even happened, and I just have not been able to get back into the ring ever since. And I am not happy about any of that.
Welcome to the Kegs midlife crisis.
Oh, no, it's not a midlife crisis. It's just a life crisis. And it just keeps getting better every fucking day.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
But yes, and I did also see the other picture that you had sent me, and you're right, I do owe you a fucking match, you son of a bitch, and I'm hoping to get you soon on it.
I'll still hold that off to you, you know, even if we're in a wheelchair match, you know, two old guys going at it.
Hey, you know what? We could maybe make that happen. Let's just do a wheelchair match. Fuck it.
You know, interestingly enough, I can see that happening, and then that would be the time that your back would get so fucked up you would literally have to be in a wheelchair.
Right, while sitting in a wheelchair doing a match.
Yes.
That would be fucking my luck.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Hey, maybe we could run that by them. We'll do some kind of like crazy ass wheelchair match. I'll be down with that.
Oh my god!
Hey, it would be a first because I don't recall ever seeing a wheelchair match. So let's make this happen.
A wheelchair match with wiffle ball bats.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
might as well
God.
do kendo sticks at that point, man. And I fucking hate those things.
Wiffle ball bats are funnier.
Yeah, but they also hurt worse than, for whatever reason, in my opinion, I feel like those things kind of hurt worse than fucking kendo sticks, and I hate kendo sticks.
Okay. Okay. How about like a super soft Nerf bat? Because
I like those gel ones. Oh my god, I like it. Let's do it.
I feel like somewhere down the line it's just gonna turn into a paddle. And
Oh, yeah.
three
Oh, man.
three handcuffs, and you know, what a hell of a good time.
in a wheelchair.
But the funny thing is, I can see now we even got like electric wheelchairs. You just handcuff the person's hand just so far where they can't get to their joystick to move their wheelchair. They just beat the shit out of them with a whippable bat.
Dude, no. Actually,
You know, I'm not gonna lie on this one. I think if you actually put little Mad Dog Jack in the wheelchair, I think that's the most active he would be in a match.
Oh, good God. I can't even say you're wrong.
oh man.
And I would definitely pay to just watch him be in this wheelchair match. I'll sit on the sideline and watch this shit. I'll fucking record this shit, man.
Yeah, you'll be like, why didn't you do this when we were in tag team partners, buddy?
All it took was a wheelchair. You'd have been in there, goddamn.
A wheelchair and a wiffle ball bat.
Oh my God, man.
Oh god.
Fucking crazy Scott, man. I fucking love you, man. We definitely got to get together soon. We got to hang out. We got to do something here, man, for sure.
We gotta get you in the studio. You gotta have a beer in us.
Yeah,
Beer with
dude.
us.
We got to have you back on the show in person next time, man.
I would be honored, and we'll have even more of a greater time, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
could probably join the party some more with those beers you guys are drinking there. I know
Oh.
I had my fair share of rum over here.
Hey, man. Yeah, we that's how we do it, man. We record and we drink.
Our friends in the bottle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We live that one, that's for sure. So we are going to have to say goodbye to you today.
But before that,
absolutely.
what I gotta say real quick is besides thanking Scotty for being here, you can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and Deezer. Still, we don't know what the fuck Deezer is.
I don't
But-
either.
Yes, but I don't know. We might have to reach out to them to see if we can
And
get them
Sirius
to buy.
XM Radio, we are out there as well.
Oh, right. And Sirius XM Radio. I need to write that down.
Yeah, I keep meaning to do it, and I keep forgetting to. So,
All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Scotty, for being here. Oh,
Listen to the dumbest podcast there is.
fucking love it.
all right. Thank you, everybody. We out. Peace.